This painting is titled A Moment in Childhood. It comes from 1932 and it won an illustration prize in the Wilmington Society of Fine Arts exhibition. And this is a real powerhouse painting depicting children riding the Shellpot Park carousel near where White lived. He really creates a sense of energy and movement with the lanterns and the balloons on angles. The bows of the children's clothing and their hair kind of fluttering in the breeze. Even brings us in with the details of the brass rings on the floor of the carousel. This painting, titled Children in the Tree, was painted in 1934 under the Public Works of Art project. And again, it's another one of William White's beautifully colored paintings of children enjoying the simple act of picking apples from an apple tree. His central figure again is right on the center line. The tree itself almost takes on, human characters. You can kind of see almost a face in the trunk there. His use of color, his use of drama in creating a simple scene with children.
A big part of this exhibition has to do with William White as the illustrator. Another large section of this has to do with him as sort of the recorder of his community. And then there's also a healthy amount of the show is dedicated to the idea of him as the muralist. Right. Talk a little bit about William White's murals.
Well, he did several during the Federal Arts era of the Great Depression. But the only one that still exists is the mural in the old Dover Post Office, which is now the Wesley United Methodist Church Education Building. And William White was the only Delaware artist that was considered qualified to receive a Treasury Relief Art Project mural, a trap era mural, to do these large murals on canvas that were then adhered to the wall of the old Dover Post Office. Now, during the Federal Arts era, the only acceptable style of painting was called American scene painting, where the artist recorded the people and events and places of his native town, of his hometown. And William White chose to depict agriculture in central Delaware. So you see that the two murals that we still have in existence are Summer and Harvest. The entire mural was called Harvest, Spring, and Summer, and the spring mural is no longer on the wall. So you see these agricultural workers from Kent County, and White depicts them again as these sort of heroic people. They're larger than life. The murals are 9 feet tall. The harvest is 13 feet wide in 3 panels. He presents them with their hands sort of oversized, to really sort of hone in on the fact that they work with their hands. And he uses design of an arcing cloud to unify the 3 panels of the harvest mural. And it also shows a little bit of William White's humor, because imagine that you're in the post office lobby and you're getting your stamps or whatever, and the postmaster opens his door, he's standing in his doorway, and you turn to look, and here's a farmer dumping a huge basket of potatoes on the postmaster's head. I think that's hysterical, and I think that's, was intentional.